we demand instant gratification. Fast food, fast woman, fast cars, fast pace. Adrenaline is rushing. She, it's her. I love her. Oh, being a sugar baby. Yes. Yes. Embracing that soft life. The only way that you could actually get it quickly. And yes, we're going to discuss the 5 destructive ways in which being aspirational is definitely not something that most people would want to be, particularly when it comes to we are often bombarded by people aspiring to be actors and recently content creators. And I mean top tier content creators for many reasons. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that type of aspiration because we all wish to do better for ourselves, right? And for me in particular, I always wanted to help my family, help my mom in particular, to be better off, to live a better life in her latter days, to be in a better position than we were as children. And so for me, doing so, I wanted to come to Canada or to a first world country. Hopefully, if the stars are aligned or if I work hard, whatever it is, call it luck, alignment of the stars, whatever it is, we all have aspirations. Some may have achieved it, some may not have. Some may say that, you know what, it's not always greener on the other side, and that may be true. The grass is not greener on the other side. Those are words that may be applicable in any situation. But it's often when we have our line of thinking skewed, often when we are not rational, it's often when we don't see what actually lies beneath the people you're aspiring to be, or bags that you may want. You don't often see the journey. I mean, some may say that, oh wow, I remember that content creator when he or she was yay to 2 subscribers, and now look, how did they get there? And that's the issue today, is that thing. I don't see anything wrong with being aspirational, but I also see many things wrong with being aspirational. I know. It sounds a bit contradictory, right? Let's discuss. As you guys know, on this channel, sustainability matters and we embrace imperfect sustainability. So I'm going to leave you some tips on how you could be aspirational. No. On how you could be imperfectly sustainable. So guys, today I want to welcome those who are seeing me for the first time. Please subscribe. The algorithm would really thank you. I would really thank you. I would love you forever. Hit that button. Yeah. Ring my bell over there. I'm going to let you do that while I find the points I have written down in terms of being aspirational. Okay. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. So 5 reasons why I think being aspirational is pretty dangerous, in my humble opinion. Number 1, too much pressure on yourself. And we live in a society where often it is embraced. It is actually in some way not glamorized, but it's heralded. It's making you feel like working under great pressure is a positive thing. It's like, oh, you would see many jobs advertised as, hey, are you able to work under great pressure, under an environment that is really, really fast paced, and that your adrenaline is rushing and it's pumping your heart, that you can't breathe? Are you good at working under high demand, high turnaround, high pace, fast paced environment? And if you say, no, I don't want to. No, I absolutely hate it. No, I'm not good at it. No, who wants to be working in a fast paced environment? But do we say that? No, we don't. Because why? We want the job, right? And we want to somehow try to demonstrate that in a system where this is often embraced, being high functioning, working in such a fast paced environment, it's often rewarded to such a great extent that people often embrace. I'm like, yes, I'm so good. They have reached the point where they have even been saying that stress is good. I'm sorry. I grew up poor. I know what it's like to be poor. And I don't think stress is necessarily something that I would encourage anybody to embrace. I'm sorry. No. Stress hasn't been good to me. But it's rewarded. So when I see so many young people today, you see them aspiring to be like the top tier content creators. I would say being that aspirational puts so much pressure on yourself that you would do anything to reach to that point. And that's where it's dangerous. Because what do so many people end up doing, and what is often glamorized right now on YouTube? Oh, being a sugar baby. Yes. Yes. Embracing that soft life. The only way that you could actually get it quickly, and yes, we demand instant gratification. Nothing else would work. We live in a society where instant gratification, it's key. Fast food, fast women, fast cars, fast. Yes, that is the society I find myself in. Do I embrace it? Some part. Do I know where my values and society collide? Yes, I do. Hence, I tend not to go down that rabbit hole where I am embracing or yawning or my heart is beating fast for that new bag. Yeah, that mago. Yeah, the row. Yeah, yes. It's destructive because you put so much pressure on yourself that you compromise your values to achieve the things instantly because you don't want to wait. Oh, we no longer have 10-year plans as we used to anymore. It's within 6 months, within a month, within a year. It's destructive, in my opinion. The second reason points to the very first reason. They're very interconnected because it's self-destructive. And I say that, as I've mentioned before, because we tend to lower our value system. Whereas you are taught, please do not steal other people's stuff. Please do not be that covetous, and I'm not getting biblical here on you, but the fact that sometimes you look at what other people have, you don't know their journey, you don't know how they got there, you don't know what they did, you don't know what lies beneath that Hermes bag, you don't know what they had to do. And it might look like they are showing you one life, but often it's a public face. Because, guys, I would tell you, for example, for me, I would never ever tell you that in any way what I have came easy. Not at all. And what I have isn't even considered luxury for some people. Because I'm not rich. I'm a very, very poor woman. I have tons of debts that I'm still trying to pay off. School debts, house debts. Yeah, when I see something that I like, I often buy stuff for my milestone moments. And often, guys, it's a lot of sacrifice. And some may look at you and think that, oh, your life looks so glamorous. It's called being intentional. It's also called not into instant gratification. It's called discipline. Discipline is so key in this society, I find, because of the fact that it's such a competitive, individualistic society. Oh my God, and I see it's rampant on YouTube. So it's one of the things that many young people today, beware of who you are being influenced by. Beware of who you're watching. Beware of what you're aspiring to and who you're aspiring to be. Because the sugar babes, yeah, and the Birkin bags, yeah, they all come with a price. And I mean, a price. It's not as beautiful as some make it out to be. Some are evil here telling you, oh, you need to go to this environment to attract a rich guy, to attract the millionaire. You need to go to this country. You need to place yourself in these neighborhoods. Go to a gala. Oh yeah, and go to an art gallery. You would find really nice, high quality, high class men there. Guys, men are men are men are men are men in anywhere. Women are women anywhere. Having a tons of money doesn't change who you are innately. Who you are as a man or a woman. And I have learned that the hard way. Yes. So don't compromise your values. Being aspirational based on who you're looking at, who you're aspiring to be, that could be self-destructive. So the issue is not the aspiration itself, because we all want better for ourselves, but it's the way we glorify the way these people get there, and the way we just suck in the information that you're getting, thinking that, oh my God, I have the body and I have the looks and I deserve the soft life, right? I hope that you do get it. Hope you get your mansion. Hope you get your car that you aspire to. Hope you get your Birkin bag. But question, at what price? Being aspirational is destructive. Point number 2. Point number 3. And again, all of these points are very much correlated and they are also interconnected. You tend to place yourself in financial difficulties, financial debts, because you want to aspire to people who are already millionaires and you want to start living that life like right now. And oftentimes we go out there, we borrow loans, high debts to achieve, to maintain these lifestyle. And as I've mentioned to you before, what you see is not always what you get. Yeah, it's not. And the same thing applies. What you see online is not what it actually is. And I'm sure a lot of people are telling you this. But let's think of two key examples, or two recent examples that I've seen. Think of the Candice and Brandon Miller story. The one where this multi-billion husband, he was really trying to maintain his wife's lifestyle. And guys, this cost him. He self-deleted. Those are the pressures, because it's not just getting there, but maintaining it. And oftentimes, we don't want to just get there. We don't want to lower our standard of living when we get there. We want to keep going. And that's the issue. Oftentimes, it's not sustainable. And yes, that's sustainable in so many different ways, because we talk about sustainability in every aspect of our lives on here. It's not sustainable at times for many of you who get there quickly, because one, if your husband or your wife, who is the breadwinner or partner, self-delete or leave, guys, yeah, if you don't have a job, if you don't have that mental strength, that mental agility to rebound from that type of standard of living and aspirational level, yeah, you are in deep shit. Think of the Kamal family, Rick Kamal family. He just wanted to maintain that lifestyle that he refused to even leave his house. And in the end, what happened? He deleted himself and his family. Guys, being aspirational and maintaining that aspirational level could not only be so self-pressuring, but it can just lead you to do destructive things to yourself and to the people around you. Oh, and of course, guys, point number 4, it's so plant destructive. Yes. And it's not just about deforestation, etc. We all know. We have been aware of that for ages. It's about the fact that conspicuous consumption is so rampant, and it's one of the reasons why being aspirational in that sense is so destructive. Because not only is it putting so much pressure on the planet under which we live, we are choosing profit over planet. We are no longer caring about how quickly we get it. We just want it. We just want to put it in the cart. Give it to me right now. That's our mindset. So many of them are telling you to just go run. Throw it in the cart. Do not sleep on it. It's, you've got to have it. It's so good. Mwah! It's chef kiss. Yes. If you don't get it, you're gonna kill it. Yeah, see? You're gonna beat yourself up. Those are the messages you're actually digesting, and then so many others are regurgitating it, that they have gotten to the point where they're consuming so much that they are now personifying their items. Their bags are she. It's her. I love her. when we get to the point where we are now personifying our items, that's how self-destructive, that's how destructive being aspirational is. It's also one of the reasons why some people just place her on the shelf and don't even want to touch it because she's too cute to be taken outside. Yeah. Guys. And not to mention the fact that being involved and so engrossed in conspicuous consumption, we become complicit to all the labor woes that are plaguing the fashion industry right now. And the thing is, we have become so willfully blind to these issues that I've even heard particular influencers said they hope that it's not true, when so many of these cases have been flagged, have been brought to our attention. It's not because you love a brand that you have to be so willfully blind to the issues that such conspicuous consumerism bring about. I love the Dior pieces. I have Dior pieces. But am I cognizant of the fact that these are brands that are often prone to social irresponsibility? There's no if, when, but about it. There are actual documentation, empirically supported documentation of these. You're seeing them right there. Yet you're saying you're hoping it's not the truth when it's staring you right in the face. Of course, because it has to be proven in the court of law. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, you need to wake up. You need to stay woke. I don't know why people have totally stopped using that term, but it needs to be relevant again, because being woke is key to not becoming as destructive to the aspirational content that you are being exposed to on many of these platforms. The number one reason, in my opinion, it's supposed to be number 5, but it's my number one, why being aspirational is so destructive. Guys, often these things that you aspire to, sometimes the furniture that you see in your top tier content creators' houses, the bags, you know it. Often it's either rented, heavily discounted, given free. Often these are people that just go to a particular location, take pictures. It's rented spaces. Okay, I really don't need to go deep into this point, because so many YouTubers on this platform, they have pointed it out to you. So I am just dropping it in the bucket so that you stay woke and that you don't get to the point where you compromise yourself to the point of self-deletion, to the point of ignoring your values and all the issues associated with overconsumption. I am just here just to reiterate, just to repeat. So hopefully that somebody, if it's not me, some other YouTuber's message would resonate with you in some way. So guys, yes. So I hope that you have learned something, that you have embraced the messaging in this video. And I love you. I say it with love. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate